Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, a contest that your first one back in 35 days. Let's talk about Tusculum's three-point shooting. Insane, first and foremost.
Yeah.
How much of that, a lot of it is to their credit, obviously. Defensively, could you have done anything better than what you did considering the layoff?
Absolutely. We had, and I think I told you this, I was really pleased with our attitude coming back. And for the last week and a half, our approach in practice, our effort in practice, our demonstration, execution in practice. But now, tonight you got to go play. So practice environment's one thing, game environment's something else. And I think it took us about a half to sort of get the wrinkles ironed out. If you go back and look at the first 3 games of the year, the first semester, our overall defensive performances were pretty dang solid, right? Tonight's first half was covered with rust, but credit to our guys, I thought we knocked that off in the second half. We defended at a much higher and much more effective clip and showed some determination and resiliency to under the last 4 meetings. I think we were a 6-point game. So credit, though, goes to Tusculum. They shot the lights out at 84%, 11 of 13 from the 3 the first half. Even if we break down, guys are still shooting and making a 20-foot shot, which no matter how you cut it is a challenge, but they did that. So credit goes to them for that.
You look at the rally. How proud are you of this team's determination to not give in despite being down a pretty massive margin?
Honestly, I didn't expect anything less. Obviously they had to rally, but I mean, like, well, we don't have quitters on this team. We don't have quitters from a player standpoint. We don't have quitters from the coach's standpoint. We were having to climb out of a hole, but we weren't going to just lay down. We want to represent ourselves. We want to represent our institution, our families in a first-class manner. And we knew we were coming on the road to play a top 25 ranked team that in their opening game back this semester took a pretty serious beating. And so they were extra motivated to perform. And, I'm not surprised at our guys' response.
Ren Dyer continues his emergence, 16 points in his 4th career game, and really started to explode there in the second half. What did you see out of your freshman?
Well, I just told the guys in the locker room, that in 18 years as a college head coach, today was a first. And it's hard that many years and 600 games in to find a first. I have never played 5 freshmen in a game. That has never happened. And we played 5 freshmen today. And Ren, being one of those freshmen, to come into this environment and to score the ball and to rebound the ball and to defend and do the things he did speaks volumes of his competitiveness. I mean, you and I have talked before, like, scoring over here for the last few years has been challenging for us. And, we were able to put the ball in the basket better than we have in the last year or so, last 2 years.
Your past 40 minutes of second half basketball prior to this year, you'd scored a combined 44 points.
Yeah.
Much better close to a game.
Yes.
You look at the numbers, and Tusculum, an elite rebounding team.
Yes.
Lead the league in boards, plus 7.5 on the glass. You finish plus 13 and hold them.
Again, man, I give credit to our guys. I mean, look, at the end of the day, Cav, 18 to 22-year-old guys want to win. 51-year-old guys want to win too. But the reality is we got to learn to be more consistent in the things that we can control. And you come over here and you out-rebound them, you out-rebound that team by 13. That says something about our level of toughness and competitiveness. And on top of that, I was telling E.J. Bush coming up here, to rebound like we did and to get to the free throw line 32 times, I mean, basically 10, 12 extra free throws that they didn't get. You don't get there because you're soft. You don't get there because you're being aggressive. We were being the aggressor. And again, I think that something can come from that approach.
You feel like tonight's a nice building block?
Well, I do. I mean, you asked me what to expect, and I told you, well I mean, this is not like your first game back after Christmas.
Yeah.
This is your first game back after summer, in so many ways. And so, our guys want to win. We want to win. We all want to win. But sometimes the focus can't be on outcomes. The things got to be on the things that lead to outcomes. And I thought there were positive. E.J. Bush double. EJ Boyd, that's something to be happy about. 4 guys. What do we get? 4
guys in double figures.
4 guys in double figures. Like I said, out-rebounded the opponent. More free throws than the opponent. I'm not walking out of here. I'm not walking out of here feeling like anything. But hey, we can start here. And I'm gonna say 5 freshmen. Ren Dyer sort of led the way, but Tyler Bowens was impressive again. Josh Butts got his first substantial minutes. He's gonna be fine. Nick Brennigan getting comfortable. He's gonna be fine. McElhaney out there competing. I'm not one bit discouraged. I'm excited.
You and I talked about it. I can't remember if we talked about it on air or in passing, about this being a restart. This really is almost akin to a scrimmage in a way, based on the evaluation and how much downtime your team had.
Well, yeah. I mean, we tried like crazy to get a game on the 2nd, and we were looking for that. Couldn't find that opportunity due to a number of issues, COVID related. And we knew it was gonna be tough here anyway. But we knew with them having played Saturday at LMU, they were going to be tested and they were going to be hungry, and we had to try to match that. And on some levels, I think we actually did. I really do. I got to the rebounding and the free throws, and those are 2 big deals. And Tusculum, Coach Burton's done a good job. He's instilled a level of toughness. His kids are tough. They're physical, and I thought we sort of won some of the toughness, physicality stats tonight. So, yeah, it did feel very similar to Coker. And you and I were talking about very similar sort of feel like, hey, we're trying to get it going again. Let's get the rust off, and then let's try to learn. And unlike our opening game at Coker, I thought it took us a half instead of a game.
Yeah.
I thought what you saw the second half was a much better representation of what this team I think can be.
Chuck, pleasure as always. We hopefully will chat again on Saturday.
Well, we'll just keep our fingers crossed, man, and hope that we get that opportunity.
That's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson.